Okay, reviewing a Scrum Master CV that's been sent to me and giving some recommendations in 5 minutes. Let's check it out. Right, what have we got here? Check this out, check this out. Good, good, good. Worked closely with clients to optimize their agile processes and facilitate effective project delivery. So this is a really good example of someone who is speaking about activity, but they're not speaking about impact. So let me just, ta-da, here's one we prepared earlier. So that's the question you've got to ask yourself, right? What do these things lead to? So what if you've done those things? For example, if you're talking about you've helped with projects, does that mean you've taken people from the classic project management old school version of fixed time, fixed cost and fixed scope and quality can move around to the new adaptive ways? So yeah, we might have time and cost fixed to some extent, but the key difference between waterfall and agile, let's say, is that you can mobilize scope. So it's not just about delivering on a document for the sake of it, but it's about delivering on the outcome, right? Just because you deliver the 400-page spec, does that mean you've made an impact on the customer? No, not necessarily. If that's the case, say it, state it, tell us. Also, if you've moved from predictive to adaptive and you've worked in a different way, to say you've been more incremental about it, which is the second point, then tell us. Maybe you move from an annual budget, like say yearly, to quarterly or even monthly. Dovetailing into number two, help clients with epic mapping where large features are split into smaller, manageable piece of work. Okay, if you're talking about smaller piece of work, do you know what I hear? I hear you are mitigating risk. If you are mitigating risk, do you know what? No, great, you should sell that point, okay? So you managed risk by using smaller batches to get work out and validate ideas with the client, because that's the whole point of things like epics and stories and so on. Anyway, let's just take one more look as well. And the final thing is, just for this short video, monitor progress via Kanban or Scrum boards during. Okay, so presumably the reason that you monitor progress is you're trying to optimize and make things more efficient in delivering value, right? So then say it if that's the case and tell me how much you've done it by. If you can take a piece of work from to do to done over a certain period of time and improve the way that team works, you're improving cycle time. You can bring some Kanban into it. And if you are improving cycle time, by what percentages are you talking about? So look, I hope that's helping. If I was to give you 3 principles to operate from when you're talking about CVs and resumes, incorporate specific metrics, whether it's KPIs, percentages, OKRs, whatever it is. Talk about how you move the needle. Use action-oriented language. So start your sentence with a verb. Did you improve? Did you reduce? Did you increase? And connect the activities of whatever that you do to results. And the third one, and maybe the most important, highlight the value that you've created for the client or the stakeholder. That's the whole point of all of our work. It's meant to surmount to something. So are you increasing satisfaction? Are you achieving certain goals? Whatever it is, an NPS, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. State it. There's nothing wrong with talking about frameworks and methods like process. Activity is good to talk about, but it has to lead to an outcome. That's how you get people's attention in resumes and CVs. I hope that helps.